There are three things that women need to, what they like to know about is A, how do they manage their weight, how do they manage their hormones, and how do they manage calcium.
It's very important to look after your body and think about what you eat anyway. Why is it so important as you get older to change maybe the way you look at food?
We need more good foods as we get older. We deserve it anyway. And we do need more antioxidants, more phytoestrogens. They're our protection and they protect the hormones. If you don't get your hormones in balance, you'll have difficulty balancing your weight. We need to look at calcium. It's very important for our bones. And did you know that oranges are very good for calcium? And so is green leafy vegetables. It's not just milk that we can get calcium from. We can get it from all our fruit and vegetables too. So we really need to look at the real foods that have got calcium in, like these green cruciferous vegetables like cabbage, beans, broccoli, all full of calcium. We don't have to go to the milk source for calcium. Red peppers, green peppers, they're very bright, they're very colourful, they're full of vitamin C, full of antioxidants. They're very good too. Potatoes are full of vitamin C.
To take things like calcium and all the vitamins is one thing, but are there any things that prevent our bodies absorbing these things?
Some of the foods that we eat in our everyday diet, like sugar and chocolate, maybe stop the absorption, and alcohol also, unfortunately, stops the absorption of some of the vitamins and minerals. Here we are at the bread counter, and this is fibre, and you've just picked up a really good one because it's very good. It's a brown flour, and brown flour is full of wholemeal, so it's really good for us. It's a whole wheat. And that's excellent as long as you haven't got a wheat allergy. If you have a wheat allergy, a lot of supermarkets, including this one, do wheat-free products nowadays. I don't have bread. I very rarely have bread in my diet, but I get my fibre from other fruit and vegetables and rice and pasta.
Well, we've paused by the cake counter and I'm about to pick up these chocolate slices because that's my big weakness. I have to be honest, and there are times, like a lot of people, that I actually crave chocolate. Now, why is that?
It's a really, really common craving for women. We've all experienced it sometime, but we crave chocolate because chocolate contains magnesium. And magnesium helps with our mood swings and helps with our sleeping patterns and also helps us to absorb calcium. So you can get magnesium in apricots, you can get them in green leafy vegetables, so you can get a sugary snack with some of the soft fruits like apricots and berries.
I think I'll have to be very strong and you'll have to drag me away from my chocolate slices now, so I won't put them in the basket. Where should we go now?
Let's go to the fish counter.
We're in front of the fresh fish counter and it is mouth-watering. We've got salmon, we've got cod, we've got mackerel, we've got trout, and it's quite bewildering really. Where do I start? What do I need to do to maximise my nutritional intake?
You need the oily fish. The oily fish are the salmon and the sardines and the tuna. They're full of rich in omega-3s and they're really important for the bone structure, to ward off osteoporosis and to reduce inflammation. So if you have an arthritic condition, then the oily fish is very good at reducing the inflammation that causes the swelling. This is the organic section here. We've got organic olive oil. Olive oil is very good on salads and cold dressings. It's got omega-3s, but be careful not to cook at high temperatures in olive oil. Use the vegetable oil to cook at high temperatures. The other organic foods that we've got here is the tea and the coffee. Dandelion coffee is very good because that's not got any caffeine in it. So the dandelion coffee and the tea, green tea, organic muesli, organic porridge oats. Wonderful. Porridge oats are probably the best breakfast in the world. If you have organic porridge oats with a little bit of water and a little bit of salt, the old-fashioned way of cooking oats, it balances your blood sugar levels. You will not get hungry during the day or the morning. You won't go 11 o'clock and want a biscuit. The porridge oats are slow-releasing carbohydrates and they're very good to balance your blood sugar levels. It's important to eat about five servings of fresh fruit and vegetables a day. It's important to have oily fish twice a week. It's important to drink good bottled water, not tap water or filtered water. That's also very important. It's important not to have too much food, but have the right food. And when you start eating the right foods, you start feeling so much better that you won't then go back to the old habits.
I've got a basket full of healthy produce now. There's all sorts of delicious looking food here, not too much packaging, and hopefully I won't have spent as much as I normally do. So let's head off, shall we, Susie, to pay for it?